Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. What is up? Yeah. PlayStation's Bungie acquisition was back in 2022. We are currently now in 2026, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, but 4 or 5 years later. Now, Zobi 70, the prophet, I prophesied this a very, very, very long time ago. My prophetizations, I would say that all of my prophetizations, I'm about 98% correct on everything I've ever said on YouTube ever. Everything I've ever said or just life, period. I am 98.999% accurate. And I'm definitely accurate about this. We, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go back in time. Let's go back, take it all the way back in time. Let's go back, all the way back to 2002. No, 2022. Back in 2022, like I said, PlayStation had acquired Bungie, but not only that, F that, F the 75 million um lost because of Bungie, F the PlayStation, F Sony, salute to Michael Jackson. Um the Michael Jackson curse lives on. Um Back in 2022, PlayStation dropped one of my favorite gaming developers, top five gaming developers of all time, Square Enix, Level 5, Japan Studios, Capcom. Yeah, they dropped Japan Studios. I thought they were a phenomenal studio. I think the lack of Japan Studios right now on PlayStation is reason why the PlayStation 5 is a complete and utter disarray. Ah, dang it. I got some evidence here. I don't want to lose it. There we go. There we go. uh Complete and utter disarray. Before I got a video to show you guys there because I want to go back in time. Excuse the mess in the back. Before we get there, I just want to salute Japan Studios for a hot second, real quick. They have made some phenomenal games throughout the whole PlayStation life cycle, for the PlayStation 1 all the way up to the PlayStation 4. But with the PlayStation 5, there's absolutely nothing there showing Japan Studios. But Japan Studios was great because they were able to fill in the gaps while you waited for those big time AAA games that nobody bought, right? But the reason why the PlayStations were so successful over the years is because of Japan Studios. I think they're outstanding, great developers, and I was so pissed off when PlayStation had dumped them and just got rid of them and said that nobody wants to buy these games anymore. They're ugly, they're stupid, all of that, right? So what they needed to do at the time, they felt like they needed to invest in live service games, and they felt like the best company that can assist us in our live service venture would be Bungie. Now, reports have come out this week that Bungie was an unmitigated disaster. They've lost them over $745 million. Yeah, dollars, right? And this is nothing in Japan Studios, with all of its games combined, has never lost PlayStation this amount of money. Like I said, Japan Studios would help PlayStation sell games because there were a bunch of weirdos like Zobi 70 who loved extremely kooky and quirky games. And Japan Studios, in my opinion, was the GOAT of creating kooky and quirky games. Now, we're going to go back into time. I've held you long enough. I just wanted to give you guys an update before we get started. Um, Damn Bungie, damn all that. I'm pissed off because till this day, that they got rid of Japan Studios. Now, check this out. I was on a podcast called GRG 222, Sony acquired Bungie. I was a guest on there. The host is called K Mega 405. On the show was me and Neo Game Spark, and a couple of not, and basically a bunch of nondescript weirdos. You know what I mean? I'm going to give context, but I wish I can look at Neo GameSpark because Neo GameSpark was co-signing the PlayStation Bungie acquisition. I believe at the time PlayStation was giving Neo GameSpark treats and goodies and things of that such. So he was kind of, he was making positive videos about PlayStation, so he was receiving goodies and things of that such. But Zobi 7, everybody was being formal and everything like that. But you come check out your boy Zobi 2022. Check him out. Check him out real quick here. Let's check this out. This was one of the worst. Hold on. Let's go back. Back in the time. A lot of people feel. Hold on. That PlayStation. Can you guys hear it? Or Bungie came out like the fat rats because of the fact that they paid more. And on top of why they paid more, they wanted to hold on to their employees because it seemed like if you want to pay more to hold on to employees, it kind of seemed like those employees was about to bounce. Hold on, I went back too far. Do you feel that this was a good move by PlayStation, and what can come out of this in the long run for Sony? And I'm going to go straight to you on this one, Zobi. What do you think? Straight to Zobi. This was one of the worst moves I've ever seen. Oh my God! This is. This is what. Yo, this was one of the worst moves I've ever seen in gaming. I predicted this back in 2022. This is horrible. And you know what really pisses me off? You know what really pisses me off is that they dropped Japan Studios. Does anybody know Japan Studios? I made some of the. They helped and assisted and if not led Bloodborne, one of the best games on the PlayStation 4, in my opinion. They got rid of Japan Studios, then brought in Bungie for $3.6 billion, and they only made Halo, of course, but then after that was Destiny 1 and 2. In my opinion, I was saying that it was desperate before Michael Pachter and the analysis came out and said it, but when I said it, it was considered trolling. I said it, they told me I was a fanboy. They said I was a madman, like what Thanos said. Yeah. The reason they said that is because the gaming media, as soon as it was announced, everybody thought it was stupid. And then as soon as the gaming media came out, they were talking about, oh my God, this is so fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah, this is incredible. Oh my God, this deal has been in the works for over 5 years. And I'm like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And right after Microsoft acquired that mega deal with Activision Blizzard. So it's like, it was, of course it's desperate. I don't want to hear it. It's desperate. Just to say, just like Michael Pachter said, just to say, me too, or I don't want to get left behind. Let me break this down real quick. How crazy it is. They paid half of ZeniMax for one studio and one IP. That should tell you everything you need to know. Like, Bungie is great, but here's the worst part about it. They don't even own Bungie. Bungie is still independent. They can still leave like how they did Activision and how they did Microsoft. So you paid half of Bethesda, but you don't even own them. They can get up and dip. They still own the Destiny IP and stuff to teach you all how to make live service games. I said at the beginning of this generation, and I was mocked. Yeah, they called me a madman. This guy's talking. I don't know who he said. I don't know who he is. Why isn't Zobi talking? They told me I was stupid. Anime fan. What's going on? Sony messed up because they were so fat and happy last generation being in the league. They thought that there's nothing Microsoft could do. They got great day in the catbird seat. And what ended up happening is Microsoft hit them over the head, caught them by surprise with the ZeniMax deal, right? Then they caught them now again with the Activision deal. Nobody cares. This mushmouth weirdo is talking over me. Beginning of the year, my guy, only 1 month has passed by. So the investors know what I know, but all of these crazy people on Twitter. Who are you?
developers or whatever.
Oh God, this guy took my time.
We're coming with like 20 IPs.
Oh dear God, he's still going.
Saying that ain't too proud to
Ain't no shame, bro.
Ain't no shame.
Yo, that guy took. Hold on. Did he say Zobi?
Yeah, man. Ride man. On horseback?
Bro, we ride though. We ride. So how we ride? I know you don't know that. Anyway.
Oh God, my time was taken.
I ain't never seen before. Praying.
Hold on. It was a. Hold on.
Do 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now, but to buy.
Okay, I'm back. Here we go.
Really appreciate it. But go ahead. I think that
I just wanted to add to Xbox University.
Yeah.
Just like he said,
the chickens have come home to roost.
Destiny. Now people are going to say 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now, and I see what Sony is trying to do 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now. But to buy Bungie, in comparison to Microsoft buying Bethesda and Activision, it's not on brand. It's not PlayStation. It's not PlayStation. Who are they trying to be? What are they trying to be? Why are they waiting till now to try to figure out who to be? And we just bought this $500 console with $70 games.
They told me that PlayStation only makes the single player, the bangers. And now they're talking about 10 live service games in the next 4 years.
Yo, I want to show you.
Like PlayStation has make a mockery out of it.
Neil GameSpark had came out there and he was like,
so I'm like, look.
He was like, oh, we're just trolling. We're just joking around. If anybody from Sony's watching. Oh, man. Where was that clip? I should have saved that.
Plus years, they finally put a ring on the finger.
Okay, here we go.
Well, the thing is about this acquisition, it's interesting. It's the last move I think PlayStation would have done if we're talking about acquisitions, because one thing PlayStation has been known for is that they've always been known to acquire studios, but it's usually studios they have really good relationships with. Like Insomniac, for example, that was a done deal. They were dating for 20 plus years. They finally put a ring on the finger. So with Bungie, it was a little strange.
Marriage, as you would say.
Hold on.
Exactly.
I remember he was like,
would have done if we're talking about acquisitions.
He was like, first of all, I want to say that we were.
I don't know how long you got, how much more time you got, but Neo, what is your thought process about this whole situation with Bungie and or this new marriage between Bungie and Sony? Is it a benefit?
I swore he was like, I don't know when he said it, but it pissed me off when he was trying to make it seem like what I was saying was trolling.
Well, the thing is about this acquisition, it's interesting.
Man, I should have saved it.
Would have done if we're talking about acquisitions, because
this.
So with Bungie, they paid $3.6 billion, but that's not exactly how much Bungie's worth. The Bungie was sold for 2.4, and then they spent an additional 1.2 billion on employee retention, which that's very good for the employees, because unfortunately, one of the things that happens in a lot of these mergers is people end up getting axed.
He's word salading. He's not talking about the topic.
It just happens. Even Phil Spencer has come out and said that we're trying our very best to make sure that nobody gets axed.
I can't find it, but he tried to undermine my contributions. But I was right. I was 1,000% right. But I forgot that a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there were some people that were saying that this was Defford, and that was Michael Pachter. I remember that. But before Michael Pachter said it, I was like, what the hell kind of bull crap is this? Acquiring Bungie. Over $745 million gone, wiped out. And not only that, PlayStation 5s are flopping left and right. Did you see that news? I believe I did a video. I know I did a video at the time where it was showing Sony when Sony had acquired that Bungie for billions of dollars, and they were supposed to assist PlayStation in creating the next generation of live service games. And I thought it was so bogus at the time, because at around that same exact time, they dropped one of my favorite studios. Japan studios used to put in some goddamn work. For those of us who know, they used to put work in on that PlayStation, man. They really filled in the gaps. And now without Japan studios, you can really see how they're missing. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Nothing to do. I am shocked when people say that they were gaming. They were gaming over the weekend. I said, gaming on what? I was gaming on my PlayStation 5 over the weekend. I saw that Nintendo was going to raise their prices of the Nintendo Switch too. I think they already raised the prices of the Nintendo Switch 1. And I heard it wasn't Nintendo. I'm not trying to give Nintendo an out, but um, I heard it wasn't Nintendo's idea to raise the prices. I heard it was in these invisible investors, the so-called powers that be. They are they have convinced Nintendo to. Damn, I need to have a second computer so I can see who else. Oops. So I can see who's got some investment in Nintendo. I wonder if there's any Western companies that have investment in it. Where is everybody? Anybody there? I'm about to end the stream. I just wanted to put that out there that I was the I'm prophetic. I'm a prophet. I'm a prophesizer. I'm about to start. We're about to start. We're going to end this stream, and then we're going to. I want to play some more PS2 games. Tee Like and subscribe. Yeah, I think I'm going to play some PS2 games, like we did a couple of days ago. I want to play. I bought some alcohol so we could play Dragon Quest 8. I got a packed show of games I want to play. I had the most fun playing the Monster Hunter though. Classic Monster Hunter. Play some anime and kick your feet up. I just bought I had popped in Visions of Escaflowne, one of my favorite animes of all time. Incredibly underrated. Yo, what's up? Uh Zahek Z3. I popped in Visions of Escaflowne, and in the beginning was when you pop in your animes and they give you a preview of another anime to watch. And I was watching this trailer and I thought it was like Digimon. It had because it was showing like these weird creatures and things that such. And then it was in a digitalized world, anime fan, and the all of a sudden they went to the human world, and it was so beautiful. And at the time, when I saw this anime, I was just at that time there was a lot of animes coming out, anime movies that were coming out, and I just had no interest in it whatsoever. Yeah, Summer Wars. Oh, it's the same director. Oh, okay, Summer Wars. Yeah, and I was like, my God, this is beautiful. I thought it was Digimon. Um, then it said Summer Wars, so I picked it up. They had a sale on Summer Wars, the 4K edition. Um, so I think this guy did the boy, not the Boy and the Beast. Did he do Wolf Children? It's got to kind of have the same style as Wolf Children, but his character designs were a little bland, but the backgrounds and the environments were gorgeous. Yeah, but at that time, it was like Summer Wars, Boy and the Beast, they all came around that same time, and I was watching Boy and the Beast at the time, and I thought it was so corny, so I never gave Summer Wars a chance because I just thought it was gonna be something like that. But after seeing that trailer, I was like, I gotta watch this. Yeah, he did, Wolf Children. I think Wolf Children is really good. I watched Wolf Children not too long ago. They got a 4K version of that as well. I gotta pick that up, but I'm going to pick it up later. But I got Summer Wars. That'll be here tomorrow. I'm gonna watch that and indulge. I have invested in so much anime. I invested in a lot of anime as of recently. Yeah, he's got the characters were flat. They weren't bad. They weren't as nice as what I was seeing going on in the background. This Summer Wars, the clips that they were showing parts of the rural Japan, and then they were showing parts of modern Tokyo, and I just was like, man, that looks really good. Gotta check that out. I'm looking forward to the One Piece remake. Um, Even though I prefer the older art style, I'm going to give this a chance. I think it's only like 7 episodes though, and they're going to cap. They're going to do like 50 chapters and 70 episodes. No, 7 episodes. Excuse me. You know, only thing that sucks is that it'll be on Netflix. So I want to get a physical access of that. Hopefully they drop a physical for that. What's my favorite anime? Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z so much. I think Dragon Ball Z is biblical. I think there's so many things that you can learn from Dragon Ball Z. I think Dragon Ball Z touches on things from that would affect modern times today. Dragon Ball Z was just taking it there. Dragon Ball Z was taking it there to on the level that we thought it was fiction. You know what I mean? I think Dragon Ball Super as well touches on things that are very spiritual and mind boggling when you sit down and you think about it. I don't like Super. It's not entertaining, but there's just certain things that I see in Super where I go, "Oh, that's pretty interesting." What did I see the other day? The aspects of uh, Beerus and Whis. Those two characters are very interesting to me, and that there's you know alternate timelines where there's different dimensions and things of that such. I remember I did a video a long time ago about Trunks didn't go back in time. He just went to another dimension. You know, he didn't he went to another dimension where things are a lot different. And then with Super, they were able to kind of explain it a little deeper. I hear a woman humming in the background. Really? That's scary. I don't hear anything. That's scary. You must hear a spirit or something. Each episode will be an hour long. Okay. Seven episodes, hour long. What how long is 50 chapters? Where are they stopping at? What would that be? Does anybody know? For the One Piece remake? When they meet Sanji. Oh, that's it? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. That's pretty long, right? Oh, that's long. That's not nothing. Sanji? I was just watching Sanji's episode not too long ago. I remember I read it in manga form first. I used to watch I used to read the manga before the anime. 'Cause I thought the anime was corny. I thought when I was first watching it and I was watching it in English, I was like, "What is this? Is corny." But then I switched to Japanese, and then I got past the beginning part, and then all of a sudden things just got cooking for me. That's not bad. That's not bad. I was thinking it was gonna. From when I saw 50 chapters, I was thinking it was gonna pass the Alabaster arc and pass Skypiea and all that. But that's actually really good. But the only thing I really like the original art style so much. It had its own style and flavor, and to give it the modernized style and lighten everybody's skin up. They were showing a picture of what's that Latina girl's what's her name? Robin, Nico Robin. They were showing her how when she first came, she was very dark skinned, and then now in the modern episodes, she's a bleached out. Her skin is all white. Not that that really matters, but I do like the style of the classic Robin better than the more curvaceous Robin. I like everybody's design better, to be honest. For now, it's a long-term project. Should be cool. Yeah, the anime made the skin tones that way, not the manga clippings. Oh, okay. I liked it that. That was cool. But I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, it comes to Blu-ray. Sometimes those things don't come to Blu-ray. Like Rama One Half. I wish that was on Blu-ray because I really enjoyed that remake. I actually enjoyed the remake better than the original, and I don't usually say that. All right, guys, we're gonna play some games, man. Let's play some games. Let's play some video games. Let's go back in time, back to the classics, back when the developers cared about video games. I bought a new what is this? I bought a new kickstand because the other one I had was leaning and it was broken. Just bought this, just now opening it up. What we got here? What we got here? Kickstand Sally. Whoop. Hold up. You know what? Next we'll lose the rights eventually, then it will come to Blu-ray. Oh, okay. I want the Rama One Half definitely on Blu-ray. And I want the One Piece remake. Unboxing here. I cleaned off the lens, and Dragon Quest VIII was working a lot better. So maybe we can go back to that. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I won't even finish East Blue. Yeah, that's good. I thought it was going to be like skipping. But that's good. I'm definitely looking forward to. I already said this already, but I really mean it, man. I'm looking forward to the Dragon Ball Super remake. Now that was needed. That was trash. That was trash. Dragon Ball Super is tough to watch. I can't watch it. There are some moments, clips that I watch on YouTube that I think are funny. But besides that, garbage. I thought the tournament was garbage. The Goku Black Saga was garbage. What is this? I thought all of it was just trash. Oh no, this is a brand new stand. Some staff have been getting releases like Cyberpunk Edge running and Devilman Crybaby. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard Crunchyroll was shutting down all of the oh damn. I heard Crunchyroll was shutting down all of the anime sites. You can watch your anime on. They want you to subscribe to them. Sony runs that Crunchyroll. Who has Sony? Sony has been a bee in my bonnet for the last 15 years, and I don't like them. I really don't. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, a whole new stand. Get access to my games. Mm, mm. How's that look? Let me put the game on. We can get the lights going. Let's turn the game on. We're going to be doing these gaming streams, but I got some really thought-provoking topics. I got some crazy thought-provoking topics. These topics are going to be so intense. Huh? These topics are going to be so intense. It's going to be nothing like you've never seen before. All right, what's the lineup for tonight? What can we play? Should we do Dragon Quest VIII? Let's play some Dragon Quest VIII. Break down the artistry. Hopefully it works. Last time we had some hiccups due to laser reading issues. I should just buy a brand new PS2. I need to get a PS2 that's Japanese, a Japanese PS2. That's a good sign. It goes straight to the game. That's a good sign. Oh shoot, my light is on. Did I turn that on or? Oh, here we go. Some stuff has been getting released. Like, oh, and then yeah. I saw that. I was just about to say that too. I was just about to say that they dropped the price. It's like $1 something for 3 months for free right now. Oh, it's not free, but you know you can get like a discount right now. And I was like, they trying to get people to lock in. Rest in peace and salute to Akira Toriyama. I wasn't a big nut rider when he was here. A lot of you guys weren't either. Not until he passed and everybody was like, oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, I love Akira Toriyama, man. Yo, you got to understand. Yo, you got to understand his work was so underrated. Like, no, it wasn't. PS2 Toonami stream. Oh, shoot, it's loading. It's having loading issues. This PS2 I think it's the PS2, guys. It's not the disc. it's working. Hey, Robert, what are you doing? Who's Robert? It's super secret movie. Now this movie is really going to capture the image. We have to remake this because it really captures what Akira Toriyama wanted to create. This game is beautiful, man. This is a PS2 game. It's sad that Sony doesn't have anything like this, man. Does Sony have any Japanese exclusive games for the PlayStation 5 or 6? What console are we on right now? I love stuff like graphics like this, man. Bright, vibrant colors, the cell shading. Man. And you gotta understand this right here was weird for its time as well. We were going into the Final Fantasy 12 graphics, we were going into the halos and stuff like that. Hey, go bagabagoo. Thank to you, been watching gameplay in Rogue Galaxy. Great game. I found my Rogue Galaxy. Now that we got jobs, things are the way that they're supposed to be. Yeah, we're gonna get it right this time. I found my Rogue Galaxy. I couldn't find the last stream, so we're gonna get a playthrough of that. A lot of people, when they see this game, they think of Rogue Galaxy because the same developers that made this game made the Rogue Galaxy, and they used the same graphic art style as well. The colors, the cell shading. But Rogue Galaxy was more of an action. This was a turn-based. Oh no.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like you.
I am.
Not that I can talk, guy. Guess people say the same thing about me.
When it comes to the Western voice actors, I would prefer, the UK or people from other places compared to the American voice actors. Did you guys see these American voice actors? There's some type of white Hispanic. They look dirty, you know what I mean? Greasy, grimy. Look like they haven't showered in days. They got a black guy voicing a Japanese character. I said, this is just garbage. The sense of emotion. I always put it on Japanese because the Japanese really know how to bring the emotion out when it comes to the voice acting.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Guff.
Hey. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey. But da-da-da-da. Hey. The enemies are defeated. Each party member received 3 experience points. Oh.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise. But now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea?
Is this a little bit too curved to the right, guys? How's the camera angle? Huh?
There you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
I love these colors, man. I miss color. I really miss color so much. I haven't seen color in so long that it's seeing color just brightens up my spirit, brightens up my soul. It's cool. Don't mind it. Wow, look at that sunrise. It's beautiful. Scenario and game design by Yurji Hari. Yeah, guys, every week we're going to do, I wish I could do it every other day at least. We'll see. We're going to play some retro games on the CRT television. This is beautiful music. This is probably one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in my entire life. The orchestrated music. This is, and they're playing the music within a live studio band, like it's, you know what I mean? And they got the speaker right there, and they're just playing. And by doing that, it just sounds amazing. Very beautiful. JRPGs is what got me into this orchestrated type music when I was coming up. Um, it was the beginning and the rise of the hip hop that was the Puff Daddy era, Biggie, and you know what I mean. So when I would play a JRPG, it was always very calming. The frequencies is very calming. The guy that did this music, he passed away, and I saw that the LBGT community was attacking him, and I was so enraged because the guy didn't believe in, he believed in the man and the woman. He didn't believe in man on man, and that enraged the LBGT community. And I was so pissed, discrediting the man's work because he didn't believe in inserting a.
Yes, here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place.
This game's beautiful.
This is the town where Master
Dragon Quest XI is beautiful too, especially on the Nintendo Switch. And I heard they were making a Nintendo Switch 2 version that'll be a game key card. But I'm pretty sure it's going to look great. They call that evolution. Evolution. I have no problem with whatever you want to do. I'm cool with the guy who's a homosexual. I just don't. I didn't believe when he passed away. The orchestrator, who's done phenomenal work. I just don't. I don't believe in that the whole attacking somebody because they don't agree with your sexual lifestyle. Just attacking and discrediting him. Sorry. That's why it's imperative to be look at it. Will you go find them? I just said no. Hell no, dude. I knew I could rely on you. I'll be waiting here. Hey, what's up? That's not Jacovian. Is that anime fan pretending to be Jacovian? Is that my boy Jack? Jack Edwards, are you there? Is that really you? That's not Jack. Anime fan, is that you trolling? Just go to the church and confess, and your progress will be recorded in the adventure log. Make sure to remember to save whenever you decide. What's up, Jack? That's anime fan. Jack, what is going on? It's good to see you, man. If that's you, I think that's an imposter, though. That's an imposter. You ever watch those cartoons? Every cartoon would always have an episode where there was a look-alike character and he was causing all this mischief and turmoil and destruction. Okay, baby. And they be like, yeah, he's the real one. I'm the real one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You're watching a Hey Arnold episode and there'd be a Hey Arnold lookalike. And they'd be like, well, I'm the real Hey Arnold. No, he's a phony. I'm the real. You know what I'm talking about? You say this every time I come back. Okay, that's him. It's he if it's me. Yeah. But I gotta give Jack Cobian some quizzes to see if it's him or not. Jack, yo, what's go? You writing, bro? Yo, I'm writing again, man. I haven't wrote in 3 years, bro. But I'm back. I'm back to my writings, bro. I'm creating a fantasy world, right? Let me tell you one of my ideas. I'm creating this fantasy world, and it's got mechanicals. It's like the Lord of the Ring worlds, but it's not mechs. You know what I'm saying? But it's got stuff like that in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like people can pilot. I don't want to say Gundams. It's hard to explain, but it's lit, yo. It's so lit. Oh my god. Huh? I'm going to get some groceries real quick and be back. I'm going to quiz you, friend. Okay, cool. Do your thing, Jack. It's good to see you, man. We got to get Jack on the mic if that's him. Jack, Jackie, get on the mic. Huh? What's that? Huh? How do I get access to the menu? The hell? No. Maybe I can't. I want to get access to the menu, but I can't. I mean, not the menu, but oh, there we go. Whoop. Oh crap! Where my sword go? There we go. There we go. Oh, what the hell? Get out of there. Dominique Jones, what's up, brother? We're getting back to the classics. This is when gaming was. I'm not a big time PlayStation 2 fan, but this is when the last time I believe that they got gaming rights. Gaming has just been in shambles ever since. But I'm definitely not a big fan of the PlayStation 2. There are certain games that I like on the PlayStation 2, but the PS2 as a whole, I would say I like about 10% of the games that came out of that console. This, that's about it. What else I like on the PS2? I can't remember. I know the games that we were playing. I thought they were trash. NBA Streets Volume 2, Def Jam, Fight for New York. I hated those. I was like, I don't want to play this no more, man. I just want to play the JRPG, those little Japanese games. Hey, kitty! Oh, look at the little kitten, the little Kirito Yama cat. What happened here? We went in there before. There was nobody there. Weapons, items. What's this? What's this? I played those two games for a long time because family did. It was cool to level up to create your team. What's that? What's this kid doing? Wake up. Oh, NFL Streets. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't a fan, man. But if you talk to a PlayStation fan, those were the games that made the console dope. And I didn't like those games like that. I played them. Don't get me wrong. I played them. I was competing with them, but it wasn't fun. It was just something to do because you were a kid. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to watch Angry Beavers, but I watched it. He's just over there. Okay. Oh. I gotta find this jackass. Now! I know I played NFL Streets, but I can't remember it. Wasn't there a bar? Maybe it's the bar I gotta go to. Or maybe it's him. Oh, no. I used to get the boomerang. That boomerang was lit. This combat system was different than the others because certain weapons can attack a multitude of enemies. Another thing I like about this game is that as soon as I got out into the world to fight these enemies, they were offering me a challenge, and that was fun for me. Ah, I'm scared. Oh, where's the bar? Is this it? I think this is where we gotta go. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Huh? Puff puff. Tee. Munchie, a cute name for a cute little fella. Well, Munchie, enjoy your stay. Why is she looking at my rat? But the single player experience is amazing as far as grinding for points. I didn't play RPGs like that because family didn't buy them games when I was kid. Yeah, I know. Everybody was playing the same garbage back in the day. So you had no choice but to play NFL Street, Spider-Man 2. What do you think of Star Fox? I've never played Star Fox a day of my life. I heard it got announced the other day. I'm not too sure if people are excited or not. A lot of people don't. I think they don't like the modernized graphics. Neither do I. But I've never played Star Fox before. It was one of those games I would see, but I never had interest. I'm not really into the shooters, flying shooter type games. Yeah, I never played Star Fox before in my entire life. Not that it's bad. I just never played it. I just never had interest. Dun, dun, dun. Ace Combat. Nope, I never played Ace Combat. I played the only flying game I ever played. Well, I bought me this one arcade shooter flying thing for the Switch, but I sold those. I don't like those type of games. But no, I never played Ace Combat. Banjo's frothing at the snout for it. Oh, for Star Fox. I really not as I haven't played. There's a monster. Let's go. We got some action. I got action. Let's go. I got Dragon Quest V for the PS2, but I don't have a Japanese PS2. Where is it? Where's this demon at? Where is he? Is this it? The band is going off. Oh, these loading times. I got to get a new PS2. Unless that's just how slow the game loads. Come on. Look at Akira Toriyama's work. Gaming is a letdown? Yeah, man. We foresaw and we predicted these things years ago, did we not? We said it was dead. They didn't want to listen. This is when gaming was alive right here. Huh? Oh, we're the monsters. Oh. The toad creature is a monster. Oh, that's funny. Look at that moon. No, this is loading way too slow. This is junk. We shouldn't be looking at the moon this long.
Well, that was a fine reception. realize who I am? Judging a book by its cover, don't they know what's inside the covers?
I gotta at least invest in a PS3 that can play PS2 games. Can't believe you're not more outraged. To be honest, if I'm being 1000% honest with you, I don't even give a damn. I've reached in this. I think I've reached in a certain state of awareness or consciousness where I feel like I just don't care about things like I used to care about. I used to. If this was a couple years ago, I'd have been frothing and spitting, kicking and punching. But ever since 2020, I just was like, you know what? I don't give a damn. The only thing that really I care about is you know that really I can is just creativity, I guess. That's why I want to do these CRT classic streams, because it just seems like there was a lot of creativity that was put into these games. PlayStation just did a conference, some type of keynote thing where they were sitting around with investors and they were talking about the AI, the future of AI. And everybody's talking about the future of AI. BlackRock has invested a lot of money in AI. Bill Gates, uh, um, what's his name, Elon Musk. So I get it. You got to make it seem like AI is a thing, which I don't think it is. But they just, and yes, AI. But the thing that PlayStation was talking about when it came to AI was hair texture follicles. We can get the accurate. We can make lifelike hair texture with AI. I'm like, couldn't you do that? I couldn't believe that that's what they were talking about, was hair follicle textures. That's what AI can do. It really just shows how much of a just. I don't care. All I care about is creativity and my role. What is my role? My role is to just you bastard. My role is to get a PlayStation 2. Just like when the towers fell down into Azobe, you stepped into another world. I think so. I think so. I believe my spiritual awakening came when I went to school. When I went to school and they were indoctrinating us. That's all school was. School was just indoctrinate. You guys already know that. But when they were sitting us there and telling us this is what it is and this is what it not is, and this is 2 + 2 and this is 3 + 3 and this person discovered this and that person discovered that. I'm talking about early as grade school, where I was just like, man, this is bogus. There was a multitude of things that caused my spiritual awakening. My father talking to me about aliens. And, my father saw an alien. And my father ain't the type of guy, he's not like me where, just being goofy and silly and stuff like that. He's a serious guy. And he told me he saw a UFO and the television was saying, well, UFOs don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Well, my father said UFOs do exist. So I thought the television was lying. I said, this is bull crap. So that was my first hand knowing that the government was full of crap. But 2020 really made me go, I have lost all interest in everything. Everything that I had interest in, I just don't give a goddamn about. I told this story last week. I was on I was out at Whole Foods with a young lady, and I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one that was bored with the vagina. The vagina is so freaking boring now. You know what I mean? It don't feel the same. The texture is different. That's a different vagina from when I was growing up. When I was a kid and I first sealed my fingers into a vagina, and it was like it was warm. It was gooey. It was a beautiful feeling. This new vagina, you put your fingers in it, and you're like, "What is this? This is it's rough. It's you know what I mean. Your fingers hurt. Are we supposed to leave? I wasn't paying attention. Do they still got your channel? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they got me shadow banned hard, and I put the title in all caps lock. Nowadays, you got to just, they make excuses to shadow ban you. Your title is all in caps lock. You can't say this word within the first 30 seconds. They say all these things on the reason why they shadow ban you, but it's really because of other things. Yeah, I've lost interest. I have not been lost interest in women. I love the female and her. I love her nature. I love everything about the female. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no simp or anything like that, but I don't. I'm still. Hold on. I wasn't paying. I wasn't reading that. What did he say? Damn it! What did he say? It's all about wieners. Yeah. No, I don't want to go anywhere near a wiener at all. Wait, I didn't read what the toad said. What did he say? But take it by the look of your face that you haven't been to see the delightful young girl yet. She says she lives in the house in front of the well. We'll be waiting here, so hurry up and find out where she wants going. Chop chop. She was upset with me because this was like a month ago. She texted me and said, "How come you didn't hold my hand in Whole Foods?" I was so done. I was just like, man, what? I'm not done with her. I'm just done with, when it comes to that type of shit, when it comes to a woman. And then I was watching a video, literally a video popped up in my algorithm when it was a bunch of guys that were coming out and they were just saying, I'm bored of all that. This stuff is boring to me. Is this the well or is this the well? There was some type of hidden well back here. Is this it? Holding hands. What? When was the last? And I think it's just because it's me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because not just me. I think it's because we're nice guys. Because when was the last time you was out in public and it was just couples just holding hands and embracing each other? That's the type of stuff you see from a Hispanic couple in grade school. You don't see those things. You know what I mean? We grown ass people, man. Holding hands. Oh, I was so pissed. I wasn't mad necessarily at her. I just know if I was to mess with any female, there would be some type of attitude or issue because I wasn't holding hands with them in public. Canceled video games are hidden in retro video stores, or so I've heard rumors from God. Don't new couples do that? Yeah, I'm old now, man. I'm an old fogey. I ain't got time to be holding hands with new couples. It's all the same. But yeah, I was watching a video and a lot of the guys were just like, I don't even care about the sex, man. I've never been a sex addict type guy like that. You know what I mean? I would say the girls were more interested in sex than me. And what I wanted was more of a spiritual connection. You know what I mean? I don't think I've been spiritually connected as of yet. I want somebody where we could just sit down and just chill and we can just be together and the energy's flowing and I don't have to do whatever the hell's going on in the head. And they're not going to tell you what the problem is. You got to figure it out. And it's just corny. And then a month later, you finally figure out what the problem was, and you just be like, "What the hell?" Yo, Dean, what's up, dude? Dragon of Quest. It sounded like she wanted validation. I don't know what's going on when we're out in these stores. I don't know if the females are jocking. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just focused on, getting the ingredients to make a meal. I like to make my own meals. I don't like to eat out. All types of people cooking your meals and breathing over your food. They got all this negative energy. You eat it. Now you got problems. You don't know why. How are the other fellas? I don't know. I haven't been on Discord in years. Only people I see is anime fan on Twitter. He's always fighting with somebody about anime clippings. Blanju was gone, but he came back to Twitter. But I've kind of just been living in the more of the real world. And I've been in the artistic mode as well. So one of my favorite artistries is YouTube or babbling on the mic. I believe the Discord's there, but I haven't been there. I haven't been in there. I don't know what's going. I don't know who's in there doing what, but I haven't been in there. Just you, Solo, and Blandu. I stopped going in there. It was this one guy was in there. The passive aggressiveness, the passive aggressive nerd was just it was just getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? I'm tired of the passive aggressiveness, and I was just like, man, I gotta get the flip up out of here. I can't stand the passive aggressiveness from dudes or just nerds. Period. Every time I'm reading a comment somewhere on YouTube or Twitter, and there's always this one guy just being passive aggressive, and it's just like it's annoying. So I took a real long break from social media, and I've been more focused on real life stuff. You know what I've been doing a lot, Ghost? I wish he was with me. I've been rizzing like crazy. You know what Riz means? That's a rush. That's a rush. To Riz, to see a girl that you're interested in and just start macking to her. You know what Riz means? I thought I got a shield. Yo, did you guys anybody hear Riz? Anybody in here like approach girls to talk to them? Now that is a rush. The blood rushes to your head. Your beat runs fast, and you approach a girl. I mean, like now it's not as bad when I was first started rizzing. Now it's kind of like whatever. But when I first was doing it, I mean, I still get a rush. But if you guys want to get like A nice feeling is rizzing. Even like with the rizzing is fun, even when you get a rejection. No, I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend, right? Um, it's still satisfying. There's still positives in it because it's like, I'm doing something that's outside of my comfort zone. And not only that, I kind of learn on things to say and not say. Some stuff can work on one girl and it might not work on another girl. You know what I'm saying? It's very it's that's a very fun video game that I've created. It builds up major confidence, man. My confidence has been just straight up through the roof. I think it's good for life as well if you want to achieve goals. It's not necessarily about women. It's just achieving a goal and things of that such, and that'll help you get through the fear of failing in your goals. Which I don't really necessarily think there's a such thing as failing, even when you're rizzing. I remember when I first started, I was terrible, but now but back in the day I used to riz at the club, and that was an environment where girls were looking to be approached. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on the streets and you're at the you know what I mean, the gas station or something like that, that's a greater challenge. The thing is, um that I do that's wrong is that I'll riz, get a number, and I won't call. Now that's bad. Don't do that mistake. If you get that number, follow through. And you know what I'm saying? I had riz this one girl. I was just driving. She was walking down the street, and I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm going. And she was bad. Oh my god, a baddie. She wore a lot of makeup though, but she was hot. I never called her. Pissed off. You've already found the crystal ball? No, of course you haven't. Hidden it deep inside a cave under the big waterfall. But it was only a dream. I don't know if it was. I tried to leave the gates, but I couldn't. The gates of justice. You told me on Insta. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Are you still on Instagram? I apologize if I went silent on you, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jack. That wasn't on purpose. I just don't remember. Sometimes I be getting messages on Instagram and I go and look and I be like, oh, I didn't know this guy messaged me. I'm sorry. I thought I got a shield or something. It's not. I can't leave. What a jackass. All right, now we can get out of here. Pharaoh, are you still in Japan? Are you racing the Japanese baddies out there? Pharaoh, are you rizzing the Japanese girls out there?
I see.
I know there's got to be some Japanese baddies out there.
Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. If this Calderisha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right? then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dolmegus is. The time's getting on. And Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time they set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well. So you're ready to take on the world tomorrow. In the morning, we leave for the waterfall cave.
I like this part because you got to get your grind on. I love the grind of the JRPG. I'm still out here. I was the first few years or so. Then I got a girl, so not so much anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, Pharaoh was doing this thing in Japan. All right, let's get this thing popping. This is at first when I was playing this game, I was like, "Oh God, this is boring." But once you start to get out into the world, things get lit. This way. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. I'm working. Wondering what's your take on FF7 versus Ocarina of Time? Yeah, I played Final Fantasy VII a couple years ago. Ran through it, beat it. I thought it was phenomenal. Versus Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, I've never beaten it, but I played it. But I never had Nintendo products after the Super No Friendo. So I didn't have the N64. I didn't have the GameCube. I got them now. Well, I have a GameCube now. Oh, well, I used to just go with the Nintendo handhelds. You may take damage when battling monsters, such damage reduces AP. When you cast spells, your AP will reduce. Yeah, this is all basic stuff. All right, let's have some fun. Let's go. Bunnies. These bunnies are tough. All right. What is Ocarina? But anyway, yeah, I was playing Ocarina of Time, and I would play it over my friend's girlfriend's house. This really cute, dark-skinned girl. At the time, she was like skinny, and then I saw her, of recent years, and her body was off the hook. She had a couple of kids. She had moved though, but she was cool. She lived right down the street. Kitty. But I used to go over there, and she'd be like, "Lorenzo, I know you play video games. Beat this thing for me." Oh, I'm about to die. Oh crap! I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Ah, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. And it was Ocarina of Time was really good. Very, very fun game. Which one is better? Wow, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to go with 7 because it's more of my type of game. But Ocarina of Time is a phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Yes. Yeah, still out here doing my thing, dash countryside of Japan living. That's really cool, man. I like Pharaoh that he did that. He went out there and did it and was doing his thing. I really appreciate him for that. Oh crap. Okay. I could have swore I got a shield. Maybe it's for Yankees? No, he has a club. All right, let's keep grinding. We need money and experience points. So we're gonna have to keep grinding. These bunnies are way too strong. Pan creatures, pan-like creatures. Oh, got his whole ass. These things are hitting kind of hard. Ah! I love that as soon as we hit the gravel, man, these monsters are strong as hell. We're gonna need some more medicinals. But let's try to get another level before we go in. I love JRPGs. I love them. Yeah. Oh. I don't want to go too far because I need medicinals. Just one more level and we'll go back. Or maybe I should just go. No, let me grab some medicinals and I'll work even farther out. Oh no. He's playing the panpipes. That. Oh, we got heal. Uh-oh, we're in business now. Will you ever quit gaming with it being the way it is now? I think I pretty much quit. I haven't. Ghost. I haven't played video games in years, man. This is my first time playing, in a long time. I mean, I didn't play nothing. No games that I just had no interest. But then, I don't know. Something just. I guess with the sun and everything coming out, I just got really inspired to just do some creating. Would would I ever quit games completely? If it's like the way it is now, then yeah, I didn't buy the Switch 2. I would never buy a Switch 2. I would never buy a PlayStation 5, 6, or anything like that. I have no interest in those games in the slightest. I Yeah, just it's not my thing. It's not really my thing anymore. It's not fun. I used to play the video games for an escape from this world of lies and bull crap. I thought I saw the weapons shop. I want to buy the frisbee. I don't got any money anyway. But I was really at the point where I gave up on video games. Um, but this is fun for me. This right here is fun. Wasn't there a few merchants around here? Nintendo's going bankrupt with the Star Fox trailer. I saw that they wanted to raise the prices in September. I do have a shield. How come I can't equip it? Oh, because is it in my bag? I don't have any money. Oh shit! Why didn't I just buy that? God damn it! Oh, I don't have no money. Damn. I was really done though. But the classics is just too good. Any other shops around here before I head out? Where's Monkey? I still got him. Is this a different area? I don't think we came through this area. Ah. Do you ever play the 3DS version of this game? No, I still have it in its packaging. I still haven't cracked that seal yet. I like this one better because graphics are better. The music is better. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't buy any medicinals. God damn it. I went in there to get medicinals. And I forgot. Damn, I'm about to die. Hey, look at his face. He was always, damn. I messed up. Oh, are you kidding me? Huh? No. Damn. They got us. They got us. Are you kidding me? Jeez. This game is garbage. Look at the tickle demon. I can't believe I ran out there without the medicinals. I came all the way here for the medicinals and I didn't get them. Did he really get carried in a casket? Yeah, when the enemies die. Excuse me, when your teammates die, they follow you around in a casket. Huh? Where's the priest? I'm sitting here tapping X. That's because it's nighttime. Let me go take a nap. God dang it. Bro, Akira Toriyama, he would love to draw his characters in ancient Moorish gear. Look at what this character has on. Look at his head. Look what he's wearing. A do-rag. Bro, he put some type of do-rag on the characters, letting you know that these were ancient blacks. I can't believe that people can't see this. I'm the only one that can see these things. Where's the inn at? This town is annoying. Yeah, they black. Yeah. Bojack style, yeah. Another black man. I ain't got no money. I gotta go to this inn. My partner needs to be resurrected. Where's it? Oh. Huh? What's he doing? Oh, he's working on the alchemy machine. See, Blanche is here. Blanche, Jack is here, man. Jack Edwards. I thought it was a troll account, but it's him. It's my guy. That's my boy. What's up, Ghost? How you been, man? Yeah, Ghost is here. Oh, he was here. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, fudge. Moving too fast. I'll save anyway. I thought I was your boy. Yeah, I can't wait till the Summer Wars comes in, man. Jacobian, did you ever see Summer Wars? I just saw a trailer for that today. I can't wait. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, I think. I'm gonna watch that. I thought it was Digimon when I was watching the trailer, but then it turned out to be. Then I saw that rabbit. What was that other movie? There was another anime movie. There was another anime movie where there was a guy. He looked like a girl. He had blonde hair. And then there was another guy. And they both face to face. It came out a few years back. What was that, anime fan? Summer Wars is old. I remember when it came out, and I was just like, ugh. But then I saw a trailer, and I really liked the art style, especially when the backgrounds. The backgrounds looks very good. I'm a background weirdo. I like the backgrounds in like the Studios Ghibli movies. I be putting on like anime, and I just like the art. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it on, and then I'll just start doing some cleaning around the house, and I'll start washing some dishes and stuff like that. And it'll just be playing. It just adds to the ambiance, the artistic flair, the atmosphere, if you will. Is anybody else there that just put their anime on and just vibe out? You know what I mean? Ghost, the monster anime, is getting a Blu-ray later this year. If you care about collecting anime, the monster anime. I erased it. Where was the medicinal man at? Oh God, I'm lost. It wasn't in here, was it? This is a bar. What was that anime fan with the? They look like Gurren Lagoon characters. Gurren Lagoon. Yeah, I've been having Cowboy Bebop and old Nicktoons play in the background just to give the house a good video. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just I like to put on the Studios Ghibli, but this anime Summer Wars, it looks really nice. Um, the backgrounds, the environment is really beautiful. So I can't wait. I can't wait till that comes. It was the 4K version as well. I just picked up the Sailor Moon movies. It was 3 movies on one disc. I picked that up. That looks nice. The anime movies, like from shows, like you'll watch the Dragon Ball and stuff like that. If you get the movies, the animation looks so much better. So if you get like the Digimon movies, Sailor Moon movies, Demon Slayer movies, it looks better. You finished your novel, okay? I gotta read it. I gotta steal some idea. I mean, I gotta read it, man. No, I'm just playing with you. I'm not gonna steal anything. I'm starting to focus on basically like creating a more of a short stories. You know what I mean? That could transform into novels. You know? Oh, this is going to be annoying. There's no room in the bag. Oh, there's always room. Okay. Let's put about 5 medicinals. Oh, what's going on here? Ah, man. Oh, this sucks. Bootleg as PlayStation 2. I think it's the PS2. It has to be the PS2. I've seen worse scratches on a PlayStation 1 game. All right. All my money's gone. This game is grindy. I love it though. Ah, freak. The books for sale on Amazon, I'll buy them. I pre-ordered Auditions in 4K Blu-ray, not in anime but Japanese horror. Oh, that's gonna scare the crap out of me if I bought that. I just saw it was something that kind of passed me over the years, but I never really took a deep dive into it. Hold on. I want to turn this down. Ah, I hate this. I hate this. All right. Ah, you son of a bum. All right, there we go. There was this. I forgot the name of it, but I put it in my wish list. It was. Has anybody ever saw this? It's an old cartoon, but it goes there. It's about rabbits. What was it called? Oh man, I just put it in my wish list, and I watched the trailer, and the trailer spooked me. You know what I mean? But it's literally about rabbits. It's about the rabbit's life, and the rabbits are talking, and it's bloody, it's violent, there's death. Oh, this sucks. What is it called? Yes, it's wild, bro. I never watched it before. It looks like something that is going to give me nightmares because there's a rabbit in it that looks crazy. He's seething at the mouth, foaming at the. It looks crazy. But is this the wrong exit? What the hell is that? Demon. Bucky O'Hare. Watership Down? Yeah, I think that's it. Watership Down. Bro, I tried not to watch anything, too many spoilers. I just wanted to catch a trailer. And they got that on for 4K, but it's expensive. It's like, how much was that? I can't remember. But hopefully Amazon has a sale or something. It's one of them old school joints. Old, old as hell. It reminds me of this dream I had when I was a kid. How come I can't equip the shield? I can't equip the shield. And I have the shield. All right, now we're equipped with the shield. I think this is the right way. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's go back. Hey, Dave, what's up, buddy? I saw the trailer on YouTube years ago, and it messed you up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that. I don't. I usually don't watch stuff like that, but it reminds me of a dream I had a long time ago. The dream spooked me out. It was this rabbit. I believe this was a dream. I think it was a dream. I don't know. It was so long ago, but it was this rabbit. He was he was like, I was watching TV, and the rabbit was like sad or something, and then there was a bunch of rabbits laughing at him, and then the rabbit had grabbed an axe and just started chopping up all the rabbits, and
that dream spooked me for years. I don't know if I was watching television and that was something real or if that was a dream. There was some stuff that happened back in the day where I can't tell if that was a dream or not. I never played the Ocarina Remastered. They will make the Water Temple easy for today's gamers. I will never play the Ocarina. Oh, Remastered. Okay. Yeah, I can't stand casualization of classic games. I can't stand the casualization of modern games, to be honest. All right, let's keep moving. I swear bees used to be a massive when I was growing up in New York. Yeah, there used to be a lot of bees back in the day. I remember bees were just everywhere. I just walked through a storm of bees the other day. They was swarming around. I was like, whoa. I walked through them and they ain't do nothing to me. They looked like they were agitated. They were making the noises. But they left me alone. But there are bees that are big. Those are the bumblebees. Those are probably the ones you're talking about. Those bumblebees are huge. And they sting you. They were talking about the bumblebees don't sting you. One of them stung me before. I was pissed. I was like, hey, I thought you wasn't supposed to be stinging people. And he was like, fuck you, whole ass nigga, and flew off. Huh? The bees have evolved. Simple form of evolution. Oh no, we've been here already. Yeah, man, I got to see that movie with the rabbits. That movie looks demonic. I don't like stuff like that though. But I'm gonna watch for the artistry. You know what I mean? There's one rabbit in there. He spooks me out. He's seething at the mouth, and his eyes is all twisted up. He looks crazy. I added that shield. Now my defenses are so much better. I'll find artistry elsewhere. Those rabbits are insane. That's true. I think I might skip on it too. I think I'm gonna skip on that and buy the Land Before Time or something. I remember, didn't we watch Land Before Time in the Discord? I was mad depressed watching that. That was a sad. Yo, you know what I was thinking about the other day when we used to watch anime on Sundays? That was really fun. I used to fall asleep. That's how fun it was. I used to take a nap and shit. Remember we used to watch anime on Sundays? We would all pick an anime. Blanche used to pick this weird anime with the frog, some type of frog demon boy. Ghost would pick Slayers. I would pick Street Fighter 2V. We used to watch Berserk. I think Gambino. We made our own. Yeah, Sly type of movie. Yeah, yo, that movie looks wow. But I don't know. I might get it. I might not get it. And it's just rabbits. It's just rabbits doing their thing. And it's supposed to be the world of rabbits, the life that they're living. The Demon Slayer was the only bad show of those nights. Did we watch Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer? I can't remember. I know it was a lot of the retro stuff. Oh, you mean Slayers? The one that got Ghost Fit? I don't. I want to watch Slayers. I'll see like little clips of Slayers, and I'd be like, I want to watch that, but I can't. It's hard to get a DVD or Blu-ray of that, right? Can't remember. Oh, yeah, Demon Slayer is probably the modern one, and we all the retro stuff was the funnest. It's rare, right? Yeah. There was another anime I wanted to get that was real expensive and rare. I can't remember. Oh, I wanted to get because I had bought Sailor Moon. Damn, we about to die. Holy smokes! Somebody's gonna die. We might as well just attack. Yeah. Damn, we're dead. We're dead. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna go first too. Okay, he did it. He did a little dance. Beat his whole ass. Wait, what was I saying? I forgot. I was almost dying. Oh, I remember buying Sailor Moon. Oh, skills. All right. Of course, swords. Allows you to learn techniques and spells that require bravery. I like to get the boomerang because I can attack multiple foes at one time. Well, I want to raise the courage because I'm going to unlock some spells. Your attack power, when you equip with the sword, it allows you to learn various sword techniques. At the highest level of the skill, you will become the ultimate swordsman. Let's do that. Skill points. Oh. Axe, club, humanity. Yay! I love JR. Huh? A creature. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep getting off course. Sailor Moon. I remember when I was coming up, Sailor Moon had different voice actors. And then I bought the Blu-ray, and I was like, "Who the hell are these voices? They stink." And then I started to do my research just yesterday, and it was Sailor Moon Dick dub, DIC dub, and that was the dub that I grew up on. It was a little bit more cheesier. You know, a lot of your anime enthusiasts as of today, they think it's garbage and stuff like that, but I thought it was awesome. And they don't have it for Blu-ray, but you got to get it for DVD. I'm about to invest in that because I enjoyed Sailor Moon with those voice actors. When they called it Serena, yeah. You have 8 on the 3DS. Yeah, me too. I never cracked the seal open though. I prefer this one, even though I never played it. But something about this one just was a lot better. The only thing I would say the real appeal for the 3DS one is that you can see the enemies walking around the map. It's not random battles. But besides that, I prefer this version. Wait, I think I got a fire attack. To shop around the same voice actors now, I miss a lot of the random voice regardless of how bad some of them have been. Yeah, me too, man. I thought the old, oh no, that's something else. I really like a lot of the older voice actors. I was playing Mega Man Legends 1. No, I didn't. Wow, come on. I didn't do that. Idiot. And I just enjoyed hearing that Mega Man's voice and Roll's voice. It was very nostalgic. Not nostalgia. I hate the word nostalgia, but it was very comforting, you know, for the soul. These new voice actors, the frequency that's coming out of their mouth, it makes me sick. It makes me nauseous. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I've been going the wrong way the whole time. I gotta go the other way. I wonder on these old games if it's pure RNG or monsters being invisible and you run into them. I think it's RNG. But I hear what you're saying. Oh, come on. They care about the ethnicity of the characters now. I was so mad when I found out that Dandadan, even though I don't watch Dandadan in English, I think there's only a few animes that I watch in English. Dragon Ball Z, I can only watch that in English. Yu Yu Hunker Trash, I can watch that in English. What's that anime I'm watching that's really good? What's that anime called? Ah, what's that anime? It's lit. It's like got a cowboy. It's not Cowboy Bebop, but it's like that type of environment. Ah, I always forget the name. Frick. Hold on real quick. It's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. I gotta know. I gotta know. Why is my TV off? Go out. Oh, out. I got it. Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star. I watched that in English, but everything else I watch in Japanese. Dan 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 dan. Outlaw Star. Yeah. Oh yeah, that whole I can't stand this diversity, equity, and inclusion. I just can't. I really can't. I can't do it. Now they're hiring Asian Americans to voice them. They're not. Ah. I can't. I have to create my own stuff. But sadly, Black Rock and all these other people, they're going to come after me if I create my own stuff. Just like they came after Michael. It's like a cycle. You know what I mean? Just like they came after MJ, they're going to come after me. What happened with Dandana? They had a black guy voice the main character. The boy character. I was like, come on. We have to create our own, man. That's why you know why they do the DII and they want black characters and all this other stuff. It's It's to prevent you from creating. As a black, if you are a black man, it gets you to look on to them to offer you your entertainment instead for creating your own. But I'm telling you, if I create my show is gonna have black characters, they're gonna try to attack me. You need to put white voice actors. You know what I mean? They're gonna try to lump me into the liberal bag because I'm black, and I'm not a damn liberal. I mean, there's things I can be liberal about. I'm not sure what it is, but I guess I don't have a. I'm liberal when it comes to. I don't really care who you're dating, how you're dating, or what you're doing in the bedroom with with who. I don't give a damn as long as it's not as long as you ain't doing it to me. I'm cool. I don't want to control nobody's lifestyle. Black edits of fair skinned characters on Twitter. Yeah. It's so annoying. All right, we're gonna play another game. Play. Let's play something completely different. A lot more faster too. Where's my games? I do like Don Did I Know. I really like I like the women on that show. The women are not they're strong and powerful, but they're not it's not like unbelievable. I saw a clip from the Daredevil show that I stopped watching years ago because it was so violent. But there was a clip from the new Daredevil show, and it was showing the girl. She was about 95 pounds, soaking wet, and she she had beat up this SWAT guy. He had a gun. He was wearing SWAT armor, and she literally took him down with her bare hands. Pop, poo, pop, poo, poo. And I was just like, this is this is complete nonsense. I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad in all of our creativity. I like a strong female character, but she doesn't have to do what the guys do in order to be a strong female character. Yeah, I can't believe how much I love Square Enix and hate them at the same time. This song is so beautiful. I love this song so much. I do. I love this song. I miss this is the stuff I miss, man. This is the stuff I miss about gaming, man. I remember, oh man, I miss this so much. Yeah. I miss this so much, man. I can't stand video games nowadays. It just lacks the spirit, the soul. It's just gone. That's why people hated The Legend of Korra. Oh man, that show had promise, man. That show had some serious promise, but it was whack. But I really love I love a strong female lead, but she doesn't have to be strong. You know who was strong and yet weak? Um, Hold on. What can I do to you? You know who was strong but weak? Like she had the hands. You know, she had the hands to fight you, but you felt bad for her. It's a very let's do it, girls. Riku, let's do it. It's showtime, girls. This is that's Ghost's favorite voice actor. What's her name, Ghost? You know who was weak yet strong? She used to put the hands on you. She put the beaters on you. Rogue from X-Men. Tara Strong, yeah. She's still hot, isn't she? I think I saw a picture of her recently. I was like, man, this chick she still got it going on. What can I do for you? How did she go from the summoner to a K-pop singer or J-pop? Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, yeah. I'm reminding you, I'm playing on the PS2. And I know the graphics look amazing. You were lied to. Oh my God, PS2 graphics are gross. It's my favorite console of all time, but this looks like a PS2 game. Let me remind you, the graphics were amazing back then. This is a PS2. This is not the remaster. Say Unit is still better than Tifa. Wow, that's a good. That's a Unit's great. Unit's great, but Tifa and Yuffie are my favorite JRPG girls. Tifa and Yuffie, but Eunice number three for sure. I think Eunice a little bit too what do you call that? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. What do you call that type of person? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. She was doing a lot of that in Final Fantasy X. Yeah, you can be strong yet weak. You know what I mean? But when they got these girls, it's in these Western liberal Western movies and television series, you be like, this just doesn't make sense. I have a story of a girl who's the main character. She's like the strongest, but she's weak as well, you know. And the surrounding characters are the ones that can do the fist fighting and everything like that. But she has more of a spiritual strength. You know what I mean? Just like Yuna, if you will. Yuna is the strongest. She has to do the final summoning. She has the ability to do it. But the cast around her are the ones that can put up the damage, some serious work. But Yuna, she has those summons. She can, it's lit. I like the Studio Ghibli movies because of showing the strength in the characters and their females. Huh? Huh? Stop it! You stop that now! Why is she doing that? Is that an imposter? Huh? That's an imposter, Yuna. I thought this girl was Lulu. When it first came, I was like, yo, what's up with Lulu? Why they change her up like that? Why they give her a sword? This is ecstasy. Hey. I'm about to steal from a gooner. Huh? I just stole something. Let's do it, girls. This guy's a gooner. This is a really cool combat system. The active combat system. And the characters move really fast and quick. So you're going to be, later on when you start unlocking more skills. I haven't played this game for very long, but it's always intrigued me. They made Riku extra cool in this game. Hinata, yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. Now they just gone way too far. Oh. And not only that, I don't like the dumbing down of the male characters in order to boost up the female character. That's annoying. You saw that in Star Wars, but not only that, I remember my ex-girlfriend, she was talking about the Harley Quinn show. Some type of Harley Quinn cartoon that was on HBO Max. And she was like, oh my God, I'm not teasing her right now, but I'm just being silly. She was like, oh my God, you gotta watch the Harley Quinn show. It's so funny. And she put it on and we're watching and she's laughing. And I'm like, okay, that was a pretty funny joke. But I started to notice the pattern. I was just like, wait, why are all the male characters dumb? You know what I mean? Yo, bro, every single dude on that show was just dumb. And the girls were just so smart and they were just, you know what I mean? And I believe later on in the seasons, Harley Quinn and Ivy get together because the men that they were dating, like the Joker, they were just terrible guys. And these two girls were just trying to survive the world of these just stupid men, these toxic men. And I couldn't watch it. It took me out of the immersion because I saw the agenda, and I was like, this is bull crap. I don't like it. Yeah, they made Batman incompetent and Bane just in the Bane voice. That's the joke. Yeah. Oh, every time Bane was on there talking, my ex-girlfriend was just dying. And I was just like, yo, I don't like this, man. I feel like I'm being attacked for being a man. And that's not cool. I think we need a balance. And that's what every show has been in the last 10 years. Hey, Eunice here. Hey. Oh. Oh. Did the game freeze? It's this PS2. It's junk. Oh, come on. I need a new PS2. No. The game froze. My PS2 is junk. I don't even remember the last time I show featured a dumb woman. That's the thing. That's the thing. When because according to women, we needed to change this up because they felt like we were portraying them in a way that was disrespectful. But I'm like, yo, we never did that. This is crazy. This PS2 is cooked. I gotta invest with the new PS2. Oh man, this is garbage. Yeah, we never portrayed women as being dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can, you can name a few shows and things of that such, but that probably was just like if you watch like an all black show, you'll they'll always have a white character on the show, and the white character's dumb. You know what I mean? Think about it. Like when you would watch the Steve Harvey show, you'll have Bullet Head. He was dumb. If you watch That's So Raven, the white girl was dumb. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I mean? I can admit that's crazy. That ain't right. Um, dang man, I can't put my games. I need a new PS2. This sucks. I need a new PS2. I think it's the PS2. Let me show you a game that has beautiful music, and beautiful sprites. Let's see if this will work. Now the gameplay, it's nothing super stellar, but when it comes to the artistry and the music, it's really nice. I need a PS2. I think I'm gonna invest in the PlayStation 3 that can play the PS2 and PS1 games. I need to invest in one of those. Last time I saw it wasn't too expensive. But check out the sprites, and not only that, open up, get the sugar daddy at your ear, and listen to the music as well. It's probably not going to work because the stupid PlayStation 2. I'm gonna have to plug in the PlayStation 3. You know what? We're gonna plug in the PlayStation 3. Give me a second. Oh no. Yeah, this is a PS1 game, so it might not read. I never thought about that. Yo, Solo is here. Get the cat daddy out of your ear. Yeah. All right, we're here, just sitting in the car. Mow them down. Sit. Bonus points on anybody who knows who did this soundtrack or what game that you probably won't know their names, but does anybody know what other game soundtracks this person did? This is a very good soundtrack. Fight to the end. Charge. Sit. Oh, thought you were playing Parappa the Rapper. Oh no. I can't find my PS1 memory card. It's got all my save stuff on there, my levels. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around here. Good. Pursue the Marquise of Otto Army at once. Your Majesty, Her Highness Sophia has safely given birth. Was it a boy or a girl? He is a very healthy heir to Your Majesty. Good work, Sophie. The pursuit is canceled. We're returning to the themes. Marcus of Odo, to be grateful that my son was born. Long live King Gustav! Hooray on her heir is born! I'm still playing Trails in the Sky. I don't get what's so spectacular about the story. It's typical JRPG storytelling, but I like the combat. Look how beautiful these sprites are, guys. Not only that, the music is great. Huh? Is he riding a squirrel? See, that's what I like about fantasy. And when you're writing, you can create these, you can just come up with some crazy ideas. You could ride a giant squirrel into town, you know? In my story, I have a fantasy story that I just so happen, I don't want to be preachy or teaching, but he just so happens to be a Moor. He's wearing some type of turban over his head, just like the character from Dragon Quest 5. He's a brother, you know what I mean? And he's going to be with. I already have. I like to create the world first before I get access to the actual story. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like SpongeBob when he's cleaning his place and he's procrastinating. Can't have dirty garbage. You know what I mean? And he sprays the garbage and then wipes it down. That's me when I start creating. I start creating the world through my skull. You know what I mean? Through my brain, and I have the characters within his, with my stories, I like to have the main character as the male. Well, not all of my stories, but stories that are more in the realm of like this story, where it's a giant world. Um, I got the main character as a male, and I like to have him with a sidekick that's a female. And my main character, he's kind of he's not going to be the, a talkative type guy. He'll talk, but he's not going to be too talkative. And then I want him to be with an elf girl, but I'm going to call her something else. I'm going to create my own names for my own characters in these worlds. He's going to be with the elf girl, and it was something from Final Fantasy X that I thought was really cool. That Kimari was kind of a runt in comparisons to his specific class of demons. You know what I mean? Character or where he comes from. So I want the elf girl to be a runt within her own race. So she's still super tall, right? Like she's taller than the main character. Not like super tall, but she's taller than the main character. But she's short in comparison to her tribe of people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have a protagonist to the antagonist, and he's going to be like my character has the turban, and he's more of a uh, you know, what you would call that? I don't want to say a knucklehead, but he's like he's a bounty hunter in this fantasy world, but he's also got a bounty on himself as well. So listen, I'm getting a little too deep, but anyways, there's going to be an antagonist character, and he it's going to be in the same like Tales of Vesperia, where you had the guy, and then there was the other guy. He worked for the knights and stuff like that. I'm going to have a character just like he's going to come from the same place as the main character, but he's going to be rocking the armor, and he's going to have himself a side character as well, and it's going to be that tall, the elf girl, but she's going to be even super taller. And these elf people, they have the abilities to conjure up their weapon through magic. You know what I'm saying? So she can just put her hands up, and all of a sudden, the bow and arrow will be in her hand, and then she can get the shooting. You know what I'm saying? And I want the girl that belongs to the guy with the armor. She's gonna have a scythe, and this guy's going to be hunting his own guy throughout the show. But I start off the show with the main character is looking for a dwarfin, you know what I mean? And he has a bounty on his head. All dwarfs have bounties on their heads, and the race where the Moor character comes from, they all have bounties on their heads as well. But the Moor guy will be hunting the elf to get the bounty so they can just make money. And yeah, it's going to be lit, man. Estella has a crush on Joshua, but he's clueless about it. What you talking about, so? Yes, and how is your health? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's lit. It's gonna start off like that, but it's gonna grow into something even bigger. But I can't give any spoilers. You know what I mean? No spoilers. I shall bestow upon my name in the name of my ancestors, Gustav. You will be Gustav the 13th. Become great, be a great man, and a man who will not disgrace our name. I don't want that name. I'm gonna create my own name. Oh, I don't have a memory card. Ah, continue. I don't have a memory card, but I just want you guys to see the 2D sprites, and I want you to listen to the music. William Knights, 15 years old, goes forth on his first journey as a digger. What the hell? A digger? See, there's always some type of letting you know that these were blacks. A digger, what's that mean? You know what I mean? Gusto reaches 7 years of age and faces the firebrand ceremony. However, oh, Trails in the Sky. I gotta pick that up. I'm waiting for some type of sale though. Maybe when it goes down to like $40 or something. I think it was like $44 the other day, and I almost picked it up. I got to pick that up. I picked the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake, and I have to pick up Dragon Quest 7 remake, which are all trash, but got to pick. Oh, isn't that nice? Hold on, real quick. I use the restroom. I gotta use the restroom. All right, let's go. I got trails of, but there's a lot of games in that series. I know, man, and if you don't miss out, then the price goes up, and they drop one every goddamn week. Today is the day Gustav attempts the firebrand ceremony. The castle is turned upside down with preparations for the ceremony and party. I like the background. You can see the background there. It's really nice. As its name suggests, it responds to the anima of fire upon reaching 7 years of age. The price undergapes a ceremony chrome to the throne. Sorry. Huh? I bought Dragon Quest 3 as well, but I buy it used from GameStop. The Sword of Honor, Sword of Truth. Huh? Step up, boy. Huh? Hey, it is I. What's wrong? Concentrate. Focus your anima. End to the sword. How could this be? Huh? I'm not chosen. This is not our child. I want you to forget about it. Yet, are you speaking of Gustav? You cared for him so much. Only the ceremony did not go well. Only Anima wasn't even drawn from him when he touches the firebrand. Common trees, grass, and even rocks have Anima. He is less than a rock. I had high hopes for him. That is why I feel so betrayed. It is unforgivable. It is not permissible for our member of the royal family to not have Anima. He will be banished. Even though he may not have the power of Anima, Gustav is still a living being. I have given birth to him. I have nursed him. And I have raised him. He may only be of heir to you, but to me, he is the son to whom I have given life. I cannot throw him away. Then you too will leave with that refusal. Wow. Wow, that's intense. That's intense. Huh? You and his whole ass can get out of here. Let us go. That's crazy. Mama! Mama! Dang, they didn't kick both of them out. Anima Seymour is summoned in Final Fantasy X. Forgive me, Your Highness. This is the best house in this area. Thank you. I know you've done all you could. Dang. What should we do now? Save? I don't have a saving card. Gustav and his mother Sophie are banished from the palace. What destiny awaits them? I do have a memory card. I just don't know where I put it. Is it in the drawer? That will be all for today. Dismissed. I won my first blitzball game ever. I was happy. As a young master tutor, it is my responsibility that this has to come to be. Therefore, I no longer have the right to remain. Please grant me permission to leave that palace, the palace. Very well, you have my permission. Thank you for your services over the past 4 years. Silver, tell me one last thing. Why didn't you tell me that he didn't have any anema? I did not know myself. I had sensed that he possessed very strong anema within him. I feel that the fate has had in hand in the appearance of such a figure in the royal family. Fate, eh? I only wish for my son that could have a family, formally acceded to the throne. Sorry, the writing is a little janky. The slums. I moved to the ghetto. Dear mother, I do not wish to be here. It can't be helped, Gustav. It would be best if we could return to Noel, but His Majesty most likely will not allow that. It is pitiful to have to make you stay in such a place, but Your Highness, young master, Master Claymore, Sir Claymore, why have you come here? His Highness has granted me permission to leave, and I will be heading back to Grugel. Therefore, I came to see if I might escort Your Highness to Grugel. But I do not believe that His Majesty will allow us to leave. Waiting here will most likely not change His Majesty's mind. Even worse. Oh no, that cannot be. At Grugel, it is best that you seek asylum from King Su of Na. I understand I have always left matters regarding Gustav to your discretion. I shall heed your words. Blitzball is hard. Yeah, man, I won. It's lit though. You can recruit members around the world. They can join your team. You can level up, unlock new skills. I'm about to go blitzball crazy. It's a game within a game. Let me remind you this. Dang, you can't tell how nice the graphics look. Stop! Oh, he put him to sleep. Oh, that was dope. I'm looking at the camera. You clearly can't tell how nice the graphics look, but this is a PS1 game. It's gorgeous. People said this is a bad game, but the storytelling is really good. I don't know if they said it was bad, but it's not as good as the first Romancing Saga game. I think it's called Romancing Saga. What's this series called? Saga Frontier. Sorry. Saga Frontier. This is Saga Frontier 2. I can't save. Yeah. Google, southern continent, the capital of Na. After Gustav and Sophia transferred here, they were given a mansion by King Sung of Na. 5 years have passed. Gustav has become infamous as a violent child. The fact that he is ungifted and that he is an outcast has twisted his spine as years pass. His peculiar background as a member of the royalty of the Eastern continent causes his peers to avoid him. Taking away the things most important to a young boy, friends, Gustav has only one follower, a boy named Flynn. Flynn potentially endorses even Gustav's most violent acts and never leaves his side, for he too cannot use any spells. Two weirdos. Huh? What are you doing? Cut that out. Flynn, come on, you too. What are you doing? Being cruel to Finess's weaker people is shameful. So what? I'm just a worthless piece of trash who was no anema or spells. Gustav, look, is it the power of spells that makes flowers and trees blossom? Are birds able to fly because they can use spells? Even though you can't use spells, you're still a human. You are human, Gustav. Ah, man, it's so irritating. In the first place, it's all your fault. If my mother was coming, you should have told me that. Oh no, it's Gustav. Let's just ignore him and keep going, Leslie. Just cut that out, Gustav. Why you? Are you crying, Gustav? You have to stand up to yourself, too. Besides, why are you following him around anyway? Because I can't use any spells, sir. Gus is very scary, but Sir Gus is the only one who understands me. Sir Gus! Sir Gus. Is it that hard to be unable to use spells? Sir Gus, I got some berries for you. What's wrong, sis? Sir Gus? It's okay, no one saw me. Come on, Sir Gus, let's eat. I want to fight. What the hell? I'm about to wrap it up because it's 12 o'clock. God dang. I gotta go to the gym tomorrow. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow. More games. We're gonna play more retro games. I need a new PS2 though. Because my PlayStation 2 games won't load. That sucks. You'll be here? I need a new PS2. I'm gonna do some research how much a PS2 costs. Where can I get one right away? There's a game store not too far, a used game store. I think doesn't GameStop sell retro games now? I gotta go. I haven't been to GameStop in years. I'm gonna go up to GameStop and see what their retro games look like. There used to be like a bunch of GameStops in my area. We had like one, two, three. It was like 3 or 4 GameStops. But a lot of them are gone now. One of them I'm glad shut down because those guys were incredibly rude. So I'm glad that one's gone. They were rude as hell. It wasn't that serious for a damn GameStop, but they didn't want certain people over in that area. I gotta get a new PS2. This one is junk. I had 2 GameStops close near my area. I miss those days. I have a nice local retro game store. I need to buy more from them. Yeah, there's a retro spot. Not too far. It's far, but it's not too far. I might have to step up in there tomorrow and grab a PS2. That was the thing about the PS2. It was a mediocre console, but all your saves and everything. And the certain games you like to play are just on the PlayStation 2. And they have the PlayStation 1 backwards compatibility. But I think we can switch it out to the PS3. PS3 is even worse. There's jack shit to play on there. Maybe we could play 13 too. And collect some demons. What can I do for you? Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow. I didn't know it was 12 o'clock. Hopefully GameStop doesn't charge you an arm and a leg for a retro console. I haven't been to GameStop in so long. I bought a Evangelion Japanese import game from a retro game store back in the day. It was for N64. Evangelion. Yeah, tomorrow we'll continue Dragon Quest. I want to play some Rogue Galaxy. Hold your hose real tight. Get ready for a real fire. Yeah. All right, guys.